I was never expecting to watch this trilogy since I didn't have Netflix. Then we got Netflix. I was upset because I do not believe in stream. Well, I do like streaming. I'm not the biggest fan of streaming services, but I realized I can watch Six Underground, Mank, and what else? And there's another one on there. And then I found out there's a bunch of movies that I have never seen. I want to see. And then there was Fear Street Trilogy. I'm like, okay, now I have to watch it. And am I glad I watched it? Coming in last place easily is the second one. I did not like anyone in this. No. Everybody was mean. Um, Especially one character who seemed to be nice, and then I found out in the third one something about that character, and then like, okay, he's still very mean. Um, Constance, I think her name is. That's the only one I liked. She's the only one I like. She's um, she's like the good girl, like wearing good clothes or whatever. I don't know how she described herself. Like she did everything right. She was never like a like, oh, I want to go have fun and drink and do that. She was like I'm gonna get my grades. I'm gonna get my grades up. So she was my favorite character in that movie. Oh my god, I was gonna say I like the kills, but they're children, so I'm not exactly gonna say that. But I liked the fact that they explored the origin of the Axeman. That was cool. I was not necessarily bored by it, but I was like not entertained by it. So this is not one of my favorite. This is not a really good sequel to the first one, but it is a good origin story, if that makes sense. I just didn't like this one. I just like two things about it. That's it. Coming in second place is the third one. Right when I heard, well, when I saw it was Fear Street in 1666, I'm like, they're gonna explore the origins of Sarah Fear. Um, it was a good movie. It was better easily than the second one, but I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, people in this movie are so gullible. Like one guy who was like telling the truth that he saw Sarah and someone else getting together, and then he was like telling everybody he saw them, and then everybody else who didn't see that were like, yeah, I saw it too. So what how what everybody here is so gullible. Especially when they're gonna do so. Well, you already know when they're gonna hang Sarah Fear. They're gonna be like she saved her friend from getting hanged because she's saying I possessed her and then she was had nothing to do with it. If I was in her situation, I would bring down good. I kind of spoil it, didn't I? I didn't say anything. I would have brought down good. Um, so and then it ended the trilogy with like the last 31 hour or something. Um, the ending was so predictable. I was just waiting for it to happen, and then it didn't happen. I'm like, whoa, it didn't. Oh my god, it happened. Easily coming in first place is the first one. I loved like the references. Well, the reference to The Shining when Axeman was like whapa whapa, and the camera was like doing that as well, following the axe. Um, I was waiting for like a predictable ending, and it did happen, but not the way I expected it to. Um, uh, I want to say what happened. Okay, spoiler. When Sarah, no, not Sarah. I forgot to mention. I didn't like they used the fact that they used the same actors from the first one in the 1666 one. Why didn't they use the real actress for Sarah Fear, the one that they saw in like the imaginary things? I didn't understand that. When Sarah, what's her name? I don't even know her name. When a girl who's calling the girl Sadie Sink's character in the last one. Did I just spoil it? she hanged up the phone, and then she saw her friend, and then she was like, "Oh, hey, I thought it was something else." She looks down, and then she sees a knife in her. How did she not feel that? I, if a knife like barely poked me, I'd be like freaking out. But I didn't. That was like predictable, but she survived, which I did not see coming. And then the whole trilogy run along. Yeah, this was easily the best one. I kind of had suspense, fear in there. Oh, the kills. Oh my god. Concerning a bread slicer, oh, that was, I would not say awesome, but it was awesome. So, should you check them out if you like horror? Yes, you should. If you like brutal deaths, yes, you should. Oh no. Yes, you should. If you have Netflix, definitely why not? If you have like 2, 6, 8, if you have 8 hours free, watch them. They're good pieces of entertainment. So yeah, what did you think of the Fear Street trilogy? I was never like a big fan of R.L. Stine. I read his books, but a book can't scare me. I don't know how a book can scare me. Actually, yes, a book can scare me, especially with its length.